Hi, my name's Yuli or Ulysses Velasquez,
And I'm Megan Vogel.
and we are doing lesson six, preparation to question three, which says what evidence supports the premise that male iguana body size is not explained by natural selection?
And so generally what we would expect if natural selection were the only thing at play here in the male iguana body size is that they would be about medium size, which is usually what you see in the females. Medium is best because the larger size allows them to garner resources well because they eat algae. Um, but also it's not so large that it's difficult to maintain metabolically. So that's what we would expect to see if natural selection were the only thing at play here.
For sure. And we learned from Wikelski and Trilmich's research that the males were actually growing to larger sizes than you would have anticipated from just what would be a good size for survival. And in one of the examples, they had a male who had 45 copulations versus the second highest being 10. And so they wanted to understand what gave this male this kind of edge in reproduction. And they noticed that not only was he larger, but his size also gave him an advantage when it came to fighting for territory. And so they even mentioned at one point that he had fought off four other males. And so having a larger size allowed him to have nicer territory. The territory, in turn, attracted more females to his area, which gave him more opportunities to reproduce. And so we learned here that sexual selection was what was at play versus natural selection. And so he was actually given an edge based on of these ideas, where allowing him the iguanas to be larger versus a smaller stature.
Yeah, and that's also really interesting because we see that it's that sexual selection that generally causes that dimorphism between the two sexes because there's no sexual selection for females to be that large. So we see that dimorphism.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Thank you.